Hello there everyone, Shibby here. Hope everyone out there is doing well and staying back once again with some more Pokemon trading card game pocket ranked matches. Today's video, I feel like trying out this Shining Revelry Pikachu deck that I put together. Let's see if I can manage to win a game or two online with it. Now, I've had this deck, honestly, for a good while. I just, for whatever reason, haven't made a video on it. Probably because, in all honesty, I just forgot that I had made it when the Shining Revelry packs came out. So I'm just now decided to get around to it because I had my deck list pulled up. I was like, oh, what is this? And opened it up, and this is what I had. But I did make a few alterations to it with the stuff that came in with the Sun and Moon pack. Mostly the addition that I added to it was Oricorio, which I didn't have before, obviously. And then I threw a Poison Barb in here to kind of make it a little bit easier and hopefully stonewall the opponent from attacking into Pikachu and making it easier to build. Now, the game plan of this deck is pretty straightforward. You want to get your Pachirisu out to work as your engine to get energy into your Pikachu EXs while they're on the bench. And I have Zapdos here for a little extra damage to hopefully make things easier if we get our backs up against the wall. But yeah, I will have the entire deck list in the description of the video below should you want to try this deck out for yourself or simply improve upon it. And yeah, let's hopefully see if we can win a game or two with this deck here, and I'll be back when I find my first match. Alrighty, looks like I found my first opponent here, and we are unfortunately going first. We're going to be a little bit behind the 8-ball, sadly. But we do start out with a Pachirisu in our opening spot, which is what we want, and we do have a Pokeball. So hopefully that will net us a Pikachu or a Zapdos to get energy into. Now, what are you going to give me? Please don't give him my other Pachirisu. It gave him my other Pachirisu. Alright, so, a little behind here. Not what you want. But we'll go and put this Rocky helmet into Pachirisu to deter this person from attacking into me here. And yeah, that's all I can do because I can't swing on him. I do have an I-Know in hand, so we can kind of reset our hand and hopefully draw into something. The good thing about this deck is that there are no evolutions that we're waiting on. So if we can draw into it basic, we can build fairly quickly, in theory. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Shining Revelry Pikachu, it's basically, well, here it is. It basically has the same, or not basically, it has the same effect as Raichu, which if you're not familiar with Raichu, you attach 3 energy into it, hit for big damage, but you lose all the energy attached, which is why you need a Pachirisu to be constantly putting energy into the Mad Lad here. And speaking of which, we're going to go ahead and put this Poison Barb on him, just to make me feel better. And we're going to attack Eevee for 10, and start building up this Pikachu. Hopefully we can get that going before Oricorio rears its ugly head. Alright, so they're running the normal Glaceon. Alright, so we're going to get a solid 20 into him. Now, unfortunately, I can't run or make use of Pachirisu's effect. So I do have Nurse Joy here. Do I want to spend it? See, it would give me the ability to retreat. Actually, I'm going to take the risk on Team Rocket Grunt. That's probably stupid, but I'm going to do it anyhow. It was stupid. Why would I ever expect the heads on a coin toss? That never happens. Alright, so I guess the bright side is they're going to take 20 damage for attacking into Pachirisu, but they do have their Oricorio, but they need 3 energy to get that going. So that is something that is good, actually. Now the problem is needing 3 turns to build this Pikachu back up again. Now, in an ideal world, I would like to get that Oricorio in, but I just don't have a way to do it. Even if I had Sabrina, I couldn't force him to bring that Pokemon in. Alright, well, we get another Nurse Joy here. Obviously, we're going to put the energy into Pikachu. I do think I want to play Ino. I know we have 2 Nurse Joys to heal. But other than that, I got nothing. Alright, so we got Oricorio, which just give us a little bit of a wall. I guess we're going to take out this Glaceon. Now again, we got to get this Pikachu built right back up. Now, is Oricorio affected on the bench? Okay, so in theory, I don't know if Luxrio can hurt Oricorio. And they're going to get all the heads that they need. I would never know what that is like. Alright, so they retreated. Now, why would you do a thing like that? Alright, well, I guess I might as well leave Pikachu in the active spot since Oricorio won't get hurt either way, and Pikachu's not exactly safe on the bench regardless. So, yeah, we gotta get Pikachu built back up here. I gotta survive 2 turns to do it, though. Alright, they get rid of the Poison Barb. Bring Luxrio in. Now I need all this damage to go to Oricorio. And it did, alright. Alright. I need Pikachu to survive 1 more turn. And we can turn this shit around. Alright. I just need Pikachu to not get hit twice. They're running Palkia. This is a very diverse deck, I will say. Please don't flip a heads. Fuck. I would love to know what this luck is like. I've never experienced this in my life. Not in this game. What is this luck, my guy? Like, what is this? Okay, well. At least losing Pachirisu doesn't completely mess everything up. And a Blastoise on top of everything. What in the world is going on here? This is a lot of water Pokemon. Alright, well, luck is kind of favoring me here a little bit now. That Oricorio is taking the brunt of the damage. Alright, for the love of God and all that is holy. I need Pikachu to survive 1 more hit. If they get brave and swing here. I'm okay with that, actually. Alright, so they got Blastoise coming in. Or Blastoise on the bench now. Won't lie, I kind of wanted that to hit. Pachirisu. Alright, well. That was indeed an inconvenience. So I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to play Zapdos. Just to kind of, you know, spread the damage around to make it a little bit more likely Pikachu survives. I'm going to swing with Pachirisu so I can forcibly Cyrus this dumbass in. Should Pikachu live and they retreat. Alright, so they have a choice to make. Of course, like what in the hell? They've hit heads on every single coin toss. I have to main Blastoise in. They have no cards in their hands, so they can't Cyrus me in. They can only for sure take out Pachirisu. Okay, all is not lost, though. I think we actually just win here because we got a Cyrus in hand. So yeah, doing the damage to Oricorio was the smart thing. Smart plays are not something that I usually make. Alright, we're just going to do this to shuffle the deck, I guess. I don't think I have anything left that I can draw. Oh, there's the other Pikachu. Forgot about that. I forgot. Alright, let's get it out here. Put energy into Oricorio. And let's go ahead and bring in Bugtrio. I guess it didn't have to be Bugtrio. We could have brought in Starmie as well. Same difference. And let's go ahead and use our Thunderbolt. Take the Bugtrio out and get the win here. Well, thankfully, that was let's call it an unconventional deck, and it's became a war of attrition. I don't think under normal circumstances, I would have that much time to get Pikachu going, like what I build it up, like 3 different times. But luckily, luck was on our side a little bit. Luck was really on their side. My God. But yeah, good game to that opponent. I'll be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here, and we are going second this go around, which is very, very good. And unfortunately, we start out with Pikachu was not what I want. But unfortunately, it's what we got. And what are we going up against? Giratina. Alright, so this is going to be a race. Especially since Gardevoir is on the table, too. Alright, well, let's put a Poison Barb into our Pikachu here to make us a little bit of a nuisance. Got energy into Pikachu. We're going to play Pokeball. And we got our Pachirisu, but just not... We got Pikachu and Pachirisu, which is what we want, just in the wrong order. And that's all I can do. We'll save Team Rocket Grunt for our next turn. No, we won't. They already have Gardevoir. They had everything immediately. Oh my God. Alright, well, we're going to lose Pikachu next turn if I don't hit on Team Rocket. So this will dictate what I do here. So I need, at the very bare minimum, 2 heads. And I got no heads. How do people get heads on coin tosses? I would not know what that is like. Alright, so we gotta retreat. Because I can't afford to lose Pikachu yet. Play Rocky Helmet here. And we'll get back to where we started with the old Pikachu here. Now the problem is if I lose Pikachu or Zapdos next turn, then I just lose. So I'm not going to be able to get much done, unfortunately. They're also running Mewtwo. Okay, well... We are not in a good way. I think I just honestly lose here. There's nothing I can really do. I really needed that to be my other Team Rocket Grunt. But it is not going to be that. No, let's play I Know because we can. I get this as Sabrina and a 1-away ticket to a loss. Alright, well, they're going to opt to just take out Zapdos, I guess. And down we go against Gardevoir and Giratina. Unfortunately, you're not going to stand much of a chance if they get Gardevoir right out of the gate, so they get the 4 energy in 2 turns. So that was never going to be a win. We were not going to have the time that we needed to get everything going, unfortunately. But hopefully in the next match, we can have a little bit of a better luck. But good games to that opponent. I'll be back when I find my next game. Alrighty, looks like I found potentially my final opponent here. We did with the good fortune of going second. Okay, so thankfully, this is the first and only good hand that I've had so far. Alright, we basically drew into all of our basics minus Zapdos. Alright, let's get our line out. And we're going up against Decidueye. Alright. This is a deck I'd really like to try. I have all the stuff that I need for it, minus what's the middle form's name? Dartrix. That's the only card I have managed to not pull. I've pulled everything around it, but for whatever reason, I can't draw the middle form. So who knows if I'll ever be able to try it? The curse of being a free-to-play player, I guess. Alrighty, well, let's see what you're running alongside Decidueye here. And it's Meowscarada. That's typically what I see. I've seen another, the name is escaping me, but it has the ability to like basically wipe out your opponent's bench. It's a two-stager. I'm not really good at remembering names, but that's the only other variation I've seen. I wish you were weak to electricity. Like most birds. Okay, so we're kind of hoping to get built up before they draw into their rare candy. And Decidueye or Meowscarada reads its ugly head. Alright, so they got two Sprigatitos on the field. I'm probably saying that wrong, aren't I? Sprigatio. I just mispronounce names all the time just because I never hear anyone else say them and then sound like a fool when I try to say them for myself. Alright, let's get another energy into the Mad Lad Giga Chad that is Pikachu. And we'll attack here. Get another energy into the boy. And next turn, we can swing on Rowlet. Or swing on Dartrix, I guess. Alright. So they got their Meowscarada, which is a problem. Alright, I'm trying to think what would be a good thing to do. Obviously, Pikachu's coming in. So, do I eliminate the threat? I mean, that Meowscarada is going to one-shot me no matter what I do. Because I think it'll do 130, I think is what it does when it's all said and done. So I'd like to get it taken out, but they're probably going to bring in Florgato instead. So I guess we just swing here. Because there'd be no reason for them to bring Meowscarada in. So now they got two. We do lose our Pikachu here, unfortunately. Yep, down he goes. Now, I unfortunately think this is going to be a losing effort. Because even if I take this Meowscarada out, there's going to be another one that comes in to, unfortunately, one-shot old Pikachu here. So, we are in an unfortunate position. Now, I could Sabrina in that other Meowscarada. Which I might as well just to make them waste a turn at this point. Problem is, there's just going to be another one that rears its ugly head. And even if I had Zapdos on the field, Meowscarada can still one-shot it. So that is also not good. Alright, doesn't really affect me too much because I got nothing anyhow, really. I've got a rocky helmet, I guess. Alright, now would have been an okay time to have the other one in, but... Alright, let me see. Gotta think here for a moment to see if there's any chance in hell I could even pull this out. I don't think the odds are good. Again, I'm gonna get one shot no matter what. I mean, I guess we just gotta do it, silly. The real option I have. This duel's unfortunately over. We'll play a Poison Barb to feel something, and then we'll swing on Meowscarada. Alright, well... Unfortunately, we just lose our Pikachu here. Because we cannot survive an attack. And just to make it worse, they're gonna put a leaf cape on Meowscarada to make sure I really can't kill them. Well, they did get poisoned, so I mean, there's a little something, I guess. Well, alright. Well, Pikachu did not have the showing that I wanted or hoped for, but that's par for the course for the decks that I built. I'm sure there's a better way to run this deck. I just don't know it. This is just how I wanted to try it for now, because I thought it looked fun. But I mean, it was fun, but clearly I don't know too much. But yeah, well, good games to the opponent. I do believe I'm going to end the video here. If you made it this far, I do thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.